from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Started after our count from Bronze to Mythic, episode 15, draft 15. We were on a really good pace before the last 2 drafts. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out those drafts. You can see a scoreboard here. And we were actually on pace for our best ever. We had a chance to go 16 drafts. Unfortunately, the last 2 drafts have not gone super well. So we're now on episode 15. I think we're no longer live for the record of 16 drafts. We're still looking great for the under here of a line being 23.5. So let's get right in the queues and do our thing. All right, here we go, folks. Oh, is it time? It might be time, folks.
Just one more for exotic bird bingo.
I've been wanting to do the bird deck for a while. So the bird deck is the one deck in the format that doesn't make any sense. So every set always has 10 archetypes based around each of the color pairs. Usually 1 or 2 is a dud, right? So in this set, you can see on the little untapped thing here. Blue-red is the biggest dud. You know, it's just not a very powerful deck. Isn't very good. But you'll also notice that on this list of 10 archetypes, Sultai is played more often than blue-white, because the blue-white theme makes no sense realistically. The blue-white theme is birds. And the blue-white, most of the blue-white bird cards care about buffing non-flying cards. So like, they want you to play birds, but like not that many, you know? So really, really weird. The deck doesn't even function really. But I want to try it. We're here to try all the decks, right? And this is a really good rare in Castrol the Wind Crested, so let's take it. Castrol's a 4/5 flyer for 5. Whenever bird deals combat damage to a player, reanimate a bird, put a counter on all your birds, or draw a card. Card's insane. Like, card's totally insane. One of the few reasons you'd want to actually be birds. At a Pro Tour, it might even be right to take a common and rule spell over this, because, like, birds are that bad. But hey, we're here to try it and give it things. So, we got past an Alania Divergent Storm, 3/5 Otter. This is kind of off the bird strategy, but it's a pretty good card also. Otters being the also malign deck, where you can copy your spells if you give the card. Pretty powerful. We have Eddie Merc Crab, which is powerful, but probably not that good in birds, because I'm not sure how many spells you're going to have, honestly. And then everything else is meh. Warren Elder's fine. Nothing else here is that exciting. Splash Portal, not very exciting either. I think taking the rare is kind of reasonable, honestly. You know, it can be more of like a controlling, like, Jeskai deck. Let's do it. Let's play both the worst archetypes. All right, we've had first Alania, yes.
Cannot tolerate the otters.
What about second Alania? All right, so we got a Gate Assault, Might of the Meek, downdraft, no white cards. I mean, if we have 2 Alanias, like, that's probably a path to a really good Otter deck. Like, this card is pretty insane. All right, there's no white cards. I mean, Assault's obviously pretty good. Nothing else here is that exciting. I mean, my table of a Dire downdraft is pretty good too. So, yeah, obviously Splashing Castle is totally a thing as well. Even this card just by itself is fine. You know, if it said, whenever this deals combat damage player to a creature, whenever this does combat damage to a player, do one of these things, it would still be really good. So, all right, let's do it.
Otters, the time has come.
All right, so Playful Shove, Killspark Duo, and Pearl Wisdom are all fine. See, another Fireglass Mentor. So we're shipping a pretty good Lizard deck. I mean, Playful Shove's pretty cool. I'm a fan of the card. It's cantrip, it's cheap spell, just a reasonable card. Duo is not very good. The body is just so unbelievably small and shitty that, like, it just never really can block effectively. Mono reset, thanks so much. I think Shove is the best card here. It's also just a rule spell that can kill things. If you ever kill an X1, it's so insane too. Yeah, cool with Alania because you can copy it and draw 2 in shock, which is cool as well. So yeah, take the Shove. With 2 Alanias, we're pretty happy to draft around it. So let's take the Shove. We can get Pearl's Wisdom late because no one wants to be Otters. So, and we got a Gecko. Got some good red cards here. Assault, the Captain. White is unbelievably cut off. There are 0 white cards. Which is fine, honestly. It's not a big deal. Brewery, so thanks so much. So, take the Assault. Assault also go with Alania, as most spells are. We've got, yeah, obviously Otters is super open because it's pretty bad. Otterball Antics is okay. It's not that great. Tempest Angler also pretty mediocre. Downdrafts. Wildfire Howl is, I mean, it's really good with Alania, right? It's Alania is a 2-3-5, so you can kill all their stuff. That's interesting. Antics is like, it's not good, but maybe Howl. Maybe Howl's the ticket. All right, we're gonna Howl. Seems like it might be like one of those cards that looks kind of bad, but might be a necessity in the archetype. Because obviously everyone's going wide anyway, so. Sky Skipper Duo and Steam Path Charger are both pretty unexciting for our deck, and there's no white cards either. I guess we would just take the Charger. As far as blinking things go, there's not much to do in our deck, so yeah, sure. And then Otters will be super open, obviously, because no one's going to want these cards. Light Shell Duo is kind of cool, actually. This card's pretty reasonable. But let's just take the kill spell here. Blue or red cards go super late. They are the two worst colors in the set for sure. So let's take the Assault. Long Rivers Pull, Finch Formation, Sky Skipper Duo, and Might of the Meek. I mean, Might's fine. Just cheap cantrip. That Edinburgh Crab would have been awesome for us, honestly. But, all right, here is the Might of the Meek. A lot of red cards. Don't really want any of these red cards, honestly. But like, none of these cards should really make our deck. I guess if we're desperate for a 2-drop, the Scribe plays. I mean, red's really open. All right, yeah, Assault's for days. So, Assault, Kindle Spark Duo, sure. All right, red's super open. Obviously, we're just gonna kill. We're gonna kill everything. We get open up a Thorn Vault Forger.
And so, the squirrel decided to climb for his own nuts.
It's a good card, but then Blacksmith's Talent is not really good in our deck. Unfortunately, this pack is pretty vacant for us. We just like don't really want any of these cards. We're not playing that many creatures, so Talent's not very exciting. Into the Flood Maw is pretty mediocre. I guess Flood Maw is good with Alania. If you can turn 5 Alania, and then just like double bounce and stay alive. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it seems fine. Patty Resub, thanks so much. Sure. I think we're going to stay the course here. Yeah. We're going to stay the blue-red course. But with two of this rare, like, oh my god. Woo. So one of the good benefits of blue-red being so bad is that you get late good blue-red cards, and this pack is juiced. I mean, a Mockingbird's insane. This card's just been absolutely awesome. It's a bird, too. It's a playable bird.
Where'd you get that bird?
And then Quake Dust Boar is very good. Pathmaker's fine. These cards are fine. But yeah, Slam. Windmill Slam the bird. And you want to keep an eye out for Fixing. There's Fixing right there in the grotto. Maybe we want to cast our Castrol. Pearls is pretty good too, though. Although very weird because, like, you don't often have a lot of Otters in your Otter deck because you're playing spells. We got Banner, actually. Banner's actually... So, I've heard on the grapevine that Banner's actually, like, the secret for the Otter deck because it makes your things that are too small reasonable. Yeah, this is fine. It's also a non-creature spell. It's a mana fixture. A Castrol. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Cool. So, unfortunately... Red was super open, and now it's not that nice. But Rob Resub, thanks so much. I have a bunch of Historic. There's just so many freaking formats to play, and the MH cards kind of turn me off a little bit. But I'll play Historic again at some point. I mean, this pack's just terrible. We just don't want any of these cards. Yeah, whatever, I guess. All right. So... We did pass a lot of lizard stuff, so it kind of makes sense that the red cards, even though red was super open one way. What is going on here? This is impossible. Like,
inconceivable.
Blue's the worst. Green's the best. Well, how could this happen? Where are the blue cards? What's going on? Where are they? All right, so We could end up like green, I guess. Balls. Oh, so they mentioned for banner. It is not actually. It's I don't even want to use. I don't even know what to take honestly. Whatever. Wick Stroll's insane. Yeah. So I mean, Blast is fine. It's really good with Alania too. So sure. We're certainly killing stuff. That's for sure. This card's terrible. Yeah, weird pack too. Very, very strange. I mean, Bellowing Crier is obviously like playable if you just need a 2-drop, but it's not good, obviously, but sure. I was feeling good after pack 1. Pack 2 has not been super nice to us. I'm not gonna lie here. I'd like to not play that card. Gross. Yeah, gross pack for us. Yeah, I love how there aren't any birds at all. Quake Dust Board tabling is pretty insane. We take that. Big, nice finisher for us. Love it. All right. So, Pearls triggers also. Tables also. All right. I mean, that pack was okay. Would like some mana fixing too for our rare, but this card's so good, but like it doesn't really work for us because we're not playing the creatures. So it's the type of thing you could splash. So whatever, I guess. Forerunner, it's a bust. It stinks.
It's only a little mouse.
We got Harnesser of Storms, which is actually a really good card. Can draw cards off of your exiles, take out of trash, and then Rabid Gnaw is great, but not really for us because we're like only playing what, like 5 creatures, something like that, 7 creatures. Yeah, so take out of trash is much better than us than Rabid Gnaw is in our deck. The question is Harnesser of Storms better or take out of trash better? We have a good amount of removal. We also want spells. I think that the Harnesser's better, honestly. There's a chance of tables, but I think Harnesser's more of an engine. We want an engine. Blacksmith's Talent. Man, what is going on? These packs suck. It's terrible. We don't want any of these cards, you know? Like, Blacksmith's Talent's fine, but not really for us. And then every other card's, like, unplayable. Splash Portal's not really us. Shit. Alright, sure. I don't think we're going to play it. We'll take a talent, though. Whatever. Alright, Valley Rally, another Fireglass Mentor. The Pathmaker and the Hermit. And again, just no good cards for us. I guess there aren't many good cards in blue-red, so I guess that's kind of a thing, but... Alright, so we'll take Pathmaker. It's, like, fine, obviously. Alright. I mean, Battler's pretty good in our deck. We're going to double spell a lot. It's a reasonable early creature. Light Shell Duo is replaceable. Grotto would be nice, but sure, take the Battler. Plume-Creed Escort is okay. I think Fountain Port Bell is better, though. This is a fixer for our white, and it's a cheap card to play early. And Escort's like just a 2/1 flash flyer in our deck, which is not very good. It's going to be a blocker a lot of the time, which is like okay, but not amazing. So I think the Bell is better for us. Non-creature spell. Fixing. Playful Shove again. And then another Duo. I'm a big Shove fan, so take the Shove. Only have 2 birds for Castrol. It doesn't matter. This card's fine by itself. You just play Castrol and then attack with it, you know? Angler is not that exciting, but I guess playable. So, right now our curve is not great. It's a lot of 3s. The Battler's pretty awkward. And this is Otters, folks. This is what it looks like in draft Otters. Oh, this costs 5? Oh, this costs 4. Uh-oh. Oh, this is a 4-drop. That's bad. All right. Ooh, boy. This is a, it's a little messy. A little messy. I like I've tried to be birds the last 2 drafts. It's like just not even possible. There aren't even any bird cards. It's like they just skipped an archetype, you know? It's pretty funny. All right. Daring Wave Rider, Mind Spiral, War Squeak. I mean, Wave Rider is pretty good. It's expensive, but all right, sure. Take out a trash tables. We needed that so bad. All right, take out a trash. Thank you. A bunch of garbage. And a bunch more garbage. Dazzling Denials. It's a spell. The duo's fine, though. Let's take the duo. Alright. Yeah, really weird draft where, like, the colors were, like, wildly different in each pack. But sure. So, let's see if we can't pull together a deck here. 4 or 5 drops is rough. Get this guy out of here. Honestly, Pathmaker's not that good in our deck. Pearls, get the Hermit out of here. You probably just need to play Bellowing Crier, honestly, because like we just need a 2-drop. Harvester of Storms. That's cool. I feel like the Hearthborn Battle is one of the worst cards in our deck. Is that weird? Duo, Howl, Angler, Banner. We're just clunked on 3 really bad. Banner is... We have 7 otters. It helps them not be so small and shitty. That's also fixing for my Castrol. And also, I have 4 awesome 5-drops in my deck. So Banner's a pretty solid one. I would say our Might of the Meek is pretty bad. It's like a cantrip, but we don't really need a cheap cantrip that badly. Cutting a 3 would be nice. Is it the... Can I cut the Battler? Battler's like pretty fine in this deck, but it's not great. And it's just kind of off-plan what we're doing. It's not a very good defensive card. Yeah, I think maybe it's just the Battler. We're kind of just like we're just playing to our rares and stuff. Shove is excellent in this deck. Like, Shove's great. We're just not going to be that aggressive. The Candlesmark duo plays, I guess they play a similar role. Right, they're both 3 toughness. Things that can block and deal damage to our opponent, but also attack. Yeah, I mean, Duo's bad. Duo's just not a very good card. Sure. Alright, sure, that's fine. And then, like, do I want to play this Pathmaker over anything? Like, is it possible the Pathmaker's better than the Battler is? We're so glutted on 3. Now we only have 6 otters, too. Yeah, I kind of like that. So let's go Pathmaker in, Battler out, I guess. Keeping the Might of the Meek as a cantrip for our stupid prowess triggers. Man, what a deck we got here. What a deck. All right, so I think this is it. It does seem weird that Battler's like... Battler should be fine in our deck. Being low on creatures is fine. That's kind of the point of a deck. Like, we're a prowess deck with some rares in our top end. I would love to not play Bellowing Crier, but, like, we just need to have a 2-drop, I think. I think the Howl's important. I mean, Meek's a cantrip. We just wanted a cantrip and play spells and stuff. But, all right, let's... Mighty Meek's also good. The thing is that Mighty Meek's good with the Battler. You want the cheap cards, so... Let's cut in the boar crazy. Yeah, boar's insane. All right, what's our last cut? Is it Pearls of Wisdom? So you have other ways to get card advantage. And not that many early otters. We have otters. We have like a 4-mana otter, a 4-mana otter, 2 5-mana otters, and a 6-mana otter. Maybe it is Pearls of Wisdom, actually. Maybe we have enough big stuff on the top end. We just can't pick around with this. Actually, I like that a lot. That's a good call. I like that. So, all right. So we got a lot more red. So we're going to go something like this. 8-7-1. And see if we can't make our Otter Bird deck work. Otter Bird deck. So, you know what time it is, folks? It's prediction time. I'm trying to place your bets. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? Are you a believer or a non-believer in the Otter Bird deck? YouTube folks, take a second, pause the video, scroll the comments, liking the video along the way, leave a comment, believer or non-believer. And yeah, let's just try and get it done. All right. It's Otter time. Chat. Coming out with me. Mockingbird, Blast, Harnesser of Storms, Guess. That Colton boy. Got some work to do, my friends. What's up, Gunder? Vacation was a lot of fun. It's long, though. Long vacation. It's 4 days in Lake George with the family. And 4 days down in South Jersey with the boys. All right. Let's say go. Could be Harnesser, copy of Mockingbird. Draw and reset, thanks so much. Hello? Opponent. I have otters and birds for you.
Otters are so cute.
What? Now there's a bird involved.
Quake Tusk Boar, come on down. All right, we're going to say go here. We got a little Blooming Blast on their 2-drop. They're also making a... Oh, they're also otters. It's an otter mirror.
This way, otters.
Oh, Bellowing Crier's here too. All right. We found the mirror, folks. They discard a Coruscation Mage? How good is their hand? All right, we're going to untap. We're going to play Harnesser of Storms. There you go. Like, this card's great, right? Oh, man. We can go Mockingbird. So until the end of turn, you may play that card. So, it's a little awkward. We might want to try and copy Boar. We'll see what happens, obviously. Just stone nothing. We draw Wildfire Howl. Does not seem very good. Alright. So, we're just going to Might of the Meek their Bellowing Crier, trigger our thing and draw a card. Try and find a land, I guess. Or spell. Only one mountain, a little awkward. Yeah, we get more mountains than islands, but it is what it is. If I were to make a Mockingbird into a Harnesser of Storms, that'd almost be bad because like it's hard to even play all the cards at that point. Smart always said thanks so much. I'll start here. Targeting their creature, because if they kill my creature response, it would suck. So, top card. Don't be a rare, please. Playful Shove. That sucks. If I draw a mountain, it's good. Let's draw a mountain. Oh my god, we got escorted. We got escorted out of the freaking building. Alright, well, I guess that's the reason not to target their creature and target your own creature instead. That's a freaking mega tilt. That being said, our Wildfire Howl is looking to be pretty good, so maybe I just copy the Harnesser now. Oh my god, dude. Alright. X is 2. Ay. Alright, let's copy Harnesser of Storms. Say go. Playful Shove looking real nice on this board. Well, it's funny because targeting their creature is trying to not get blown out. Because it's much more likely they have a Removal spell than a Plume Creed Escort, you know?
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
No gift. This is fine. Top card. If Fountain Port Bell. Top card, Mountain. All your stuff is dead. We're going to play Fountain Port Bell, and are we getting our planes? Unless you're going to trigger these things again. I almost don't want to trigger these, right? I don't have any 1-drops in my deck, so... Yeah, so we actually don't. So we're going to Bell... Also, once turn. Never mind, we're good. Alright, I'm going to search for a planes, I think. We want to have enough mana to cast all our spells with our harnessers too, so let's get our planes. Get a planes, move to combat, attack, say go. And then we will draw an end step and probably just bore them.
Somebody's playing a prank on
Pretty
me.
funny. Sure. Unfortunately, we can't kill a 3/5 that easily. That figures. Okay. Do we play a 5/5 or do we play our own Divergent Storm? I should probably play. I'll play the 5/5. If I play this next turn, if I draw a land, I can go blast also in the same turn, which is kind of gas. So, all right, let's jam. Send it off. We ain't blocking. They take 6. Calamity. Calamity. Yes, you should expect your Otter opponents to have a lot of rares because, like, they're probably the only Otter player at the table, so they should get most of the cards. 2 of these things is pretty good, dude. All right, what do you got, friend? We draw a land, we can go Storm into Double Blast. Which actually still can't kill the freaking their Storm, but it does 6 to them, so... Damn. All right, so they're going to they can gift me a card. Now, if they copy this, do they get the Offspring twice?
Oh, I want kids. I really want kids.
All right. Well, at least we know our rare is good. We draw a land, please. Any untapped land. God damn it. All right, so Patchwork Banner is here. Which will allow us to... We can't blast... Oh, shit. Well, we'll land, probably, so... All right. We need to kill all of this stuff. We're going to Banner. With the intent of naming Otter and drawing a land off of our Harnesser of Storms. An Assault. And a land. Land! No! Alright, that's bad. Really need a land there. So we're going to Assault down one of these and just attack with everything. We're going to name Otter. They're at 12. I mean, there's a decent chance we just die next turn. They'll probably line up a bunch of blocks on one creature. We want to cast the Assault, though, because it's just going to go away anyway. So, like, that's more mana efficient for next turn, too. We want to save the blast for this. Yeah, I'm just going to kill one of these in attack. Deal 4 to this. Attack with everything. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a chance we die in the backswing. Come on, man! That was actually not the worst draw. So they're going to save their creature. We can just bounce this thing and make them cast it again. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Let's do that. So let's bounce this. Fizzle Shore Up. Take 4. Shore Up resolves. They might still block, honestly. Like double block. I think that's fine, though. I mean, next turn there's dead. So as long as you don't die, we have Storm plus Double Blast. If they have, like, 2 good spells here, we die, I guess. Maybe not even. Okay, sure. Here's Might of the Meek. If I draw any spell, we're dead anyway. We take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As I said, most otter decks will have all the rares because no one wants to be these colors. We just got cheesed out super hard. Super hard. All right, that sucked. Remember, folks, we're brought to you by...
CoolStuffInc.com is your home for everything Magic the Gathering. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up some sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered with our extensive live inventory. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Use promo code JIM5 to save 5% off anything on the site and receive a free exclusive Jim Davis token.
All right, sure, fine, sure, fine.
Otters, the time has come.
Oh, man. All right, hopefully they play a 2-1. Swamp. I was going to say, if they're lizards, good chance to play a 2-1. Here's a Fountain Port Bell. All right. Ring the bell. Are we getting an island, I would assume? Just a swamp. Right. Say go. Yeah. All right. Well, I played a 2-1 at least. Got that going for us. So, they loot. Discard a land. Fire up the old shove. Into Angler and a double spell. Ooh, we also have a Battler, too. Interesting. I think I actually like Battler into Angler plus Bell. Crack the Bell, draw a card. Alright. They have blue up. I mean, they have that bad counter spell, so be it. Here's the Battler. Attack for 2. Say go. They play Tempest Angler. And they play a Bell. Yeah, so that's what I say about Bell. So funny that, like... Yeah. Ding, ding! Alright, so draw a land, please. So we can go Angler Spell of our own. We can draw a land. That's nice. Might think it's plus and plus so if it's I control a mouse. I don't control a mouse, but... Alright, so we should go Angler plus... Probably Bell here, actually. I'm trying to draw a land for next turn. So, take 2. And we'll go find a plains. Ding, ding. And no menace, right? No menace. Say go. Your play was so nice, opponent. There's bells everywhere. In the 0-1 bracket with bells everywhere. We're in the 0-1 bracket with bells on. Alright, so we got a boar next turn. They're coming in, no blocks. Gonna give me a food, sure. Alright, I mean, we crack back for 1,000,000, right? We're just boring. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go get him, buddy. How's that hunger looking now, huh? Coming in. You're at 7. Go. Feeling good about this one. Yeah, Bell is basically good. Obviously, if you're desperate for a fixer, but it is good in the blue-red and the blue-black decks. You want spells in the graveyard for blue-black, and you want non-creature spells for blue-red. Bellowing Crier again. Wow. Wow. Alright. Looting. We're shoving. This gives trample. We already have trample. Discard a light shell duo, sure. We draw a patchwork banner. Well, we're not naming otters, so... Are we getting Pathmaker for a land? And if we miss, just cast Might of the Meek? I want to shove this Crier, though, right? We should start there. I'm going to start there. All right, shove the Crier. Again, feels real nice. Feels really nice. Draw a card. It's a Light Shell duo. And now... I mean, they play a spell they can trade with the boar, which kind of sucks. It's funny that, like, naming boars, like, kind of reasonable here, but I have, like, 2 otters in my hand, and, like... Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm going to play Banner. Second spell for Battler, see if they want to counter it or not. We're just going to name Otter. Then we'll attack. I think. Maybe just don't attack. We attack and they have like a trick. They trade. Alright, that's great. This is fine. Whatever, stack. They have like shore up. This is really bad, but save it. That's bad also. Sure. Maybe that was just too transparent, like to attack into. It's just like they obviously had something there. Definitely not both attack. That'd have been terrible for us, I think. This guy's really, really important right now, so just crack the bell, end step, cast more spells next turn. I think we're okay. I think our plan for winning is mostly the Battler, but they don't have to block board if they have a trick, right? Like if they had a bounce spell or a kill spell with the board, we just block the Battler, we lose that too. It's not worth it. Just get blown out. Alright, they're attacking. They're moving to attack position. Scales of Shale gain a bunch of life. That's rude. Their deck is certainly messy, but ours is too, so they're going to gain 8. That throws the math off quite a bit. Alright. And then play a Shoreline Looter. Take 2. I'm out of playful shoves, unfortunately. Alright, draw a card. Draw 2 lands. So we can Pathmaker for a spell. We have the Might of the Meek. We're like kind of just dying though, honestly. They have an unblockable 1/1 and a guy I have to block. Alright. Here's Pathmaker. Let's draw a spell we can cast, please. No! Come on. Wait, next turn, but... Alright. We're just casting this. We just want to nug him for 2. So... We draw Harnesser Storms and can't cast it? Come on, man. You're killing me, Smalls. Alright. I guess we're attacking. Fortunately, Exile draw is less reliable than regular draws. Alright, so we get to gain some life. We can't play this next turn, obviously. We can't play this. We actually play this and the Harnesser, make 2 Harnessers, which is kind of cool. Can I not block here? I go to 11. I take 7 down to 4, and they have an unblockable creature in play. It's tough. I could easily just die here. Kind of hate it, but... Go to 4. Suppose we have lethal on board.
Wait a minute, the squirrel has friends.
So you may cast creature spells from the graveyard by foraging. They have a Crier, a Light Shell duo, and a Crier. Okay, sure. Now what? If we draw a removal spell, they lose, right? We should copy it with this. I mean, hopefully, but... 2/2 Death Touch. In the tank. Also, Long River Lurker, take 2, sure. Wow. Okay, so we just killed him, right? We're going to Wildfire Howl, gift them the card, kill the Lurker, kill this thing, attack for lethal. What a card, folks. What a card. Maybe they're just dead, but this is Ward 1. It only deals 2, does not kill my cards. This card's great in our deck, I think. Yeah, I think it's pretty important. Okay. So we're going to gift the card. And we're going to target this. Pay the 1. Let's take 2. Pay 1. Take 2. Exile top card. It's not a land. Kill your stuff. Sorry. I feel like the Otters deck has the most cheese out wins and losses. We've been on both sides of the equation, but better being on this side, so we'll take it. Fountainport Bell, come on down. The hands keep full because of you. Thank you. 1 mountain, please. Ding, ding. Wonder if we'll ever draw a bird. Yeah. Right, well, we're going to Bell. And say go, I guess. Going to tap lands, so, or 1-drops. No 2-drops, you have either, huh? XS, why no music while playing? I'm recording videos for YouTube, and YouTube hates music. I don't want to get copyright infringement. So, alright, we're going to play our banner and just name Otter. And set up for a turn 4 board. Which is not great, actually. But Heaped Harvest. Alright. Sure. Dictator for Hire says, Otters IRL are the smelliest animals at zoos. They're basically wet dogs covered in rotting fish.
Cannot tolerate the otters.
My deck takes offense to that, but sure. Here's a boar, not an otter. Boom. They are Salt Eye Soup. Land 5. Oh I can just double spell to kill this, I guess. This card's so busted. What if I attack? I need to block. I would love to only use 1 spell to kill it rather than 2. They're just never gonna block. I'll stack. Alright, they're blocking, sure. So we'll just assault it. Also exiling it so it's gone forever is a pretty big game too. So they can't recur it. So I got a card off it. It wasn't a great exchange for us, but I mean, like, it's never a good exchange with that card. It's one of the better rares in the set, so. This is where this not being an unsummon is so bad. This can't bounce your own creatures. Makes this card much, much worse. Here's a Glide Dive Duo. Sure. And a Scavenger's Talent. Sure. Alright. Not ideal, but we're flooding. Okay. Into the flood mode, I guess. You're up, French. So whenever one or more creatures you control die, make a food token. Only once a turn. Take 3. Not bouncing that one. This Quake Dust Boar is a lot of weight on those burly, bory shoulders. They're going to Offspring a Rust Shield Rampager. I think that they'll double block. We're going to find out. Attack. Travel Reset, thanks so much. Alright. We could Wildfire Howl and kill the token and the duo. That requires giving them a card, which kind of blows, honestly, though, but We're just taking so much damage next turn. I don't think we have a choice. Kind of hate it, but...
Well, just try to get past it.
Why does the boar have reach? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. 5 cards to R2, and they're both almost blank. Maybe we could cheese out a win with trample and like the unsummon. But again, it feels like we are, you know, not in the best spot. That's bad. Here's a Hulk Burster Storm, Husk Burster Storm. I mean, bouncing that isn't the worst, right? Honestly, we probably have outs here to kill them, right? Probably not Mountain, though. Come on, man. What are we doing here? All right, well, I'm put them at 2. They have food in play, obviously, but... yeah, we had outs. Two, 3 was lethal. Blooming Blast was lethal. Daring Wave Rider lethal? No, but... here's an Orator. We getting walloped here? Nope. Forager. Gonna return the duo. Oh man. Please just draw Shove It to Shove or the burn spell. Like I said, I'm sorry, they have a food up also, so. I mean, if we draw the Searing Blaze, there's a chance they crack their food end step, we just kill them in response. It would be a heads-up play for them to crack their food right now, I think. We drew like 4 spells this game. Like, all right, I guess. Let's just say go. Six spells. It is sack against them. I would have killed them if I drew it. Guess the good news is that the boar blocks reasonably well, so maybe it might have some time to draw out of this, but like, I mean, we're infinitely behind on resources now. You are too late, my friend. You are just too late. Heart's dead, actually, right? Yeah. Alright. I mean, systems are working normally. Sometimes this is a possible outcome, you know? Like... yeah. Draw an angler. Alright, well, they got us. Maybe they won't block. Got that going for us, right? If I had named Boar with the banner, would they have died? Maybe. I don't think it's correct, but maybe. I said maybe. All right, they have found the right blocks. All right, that's a really rough game. All right, that might not be good, but we would like to draw some spells. All right, let's turn it around here. Like to cast our rare. Any of our rares, honestly. Not Mockingbird, though. We'll wait on you. That's so nice. All right. How about we have a 2/2 flying first strike version of that card? I should play the island. That's stupid. I could have this flip them all up. Alright, whatever. I got excited. Alright, 2/2 flying weasel. No blocks. Carrot cake. Tell me they have no land here. Bellowing Crier. I'm going to discard this Flood Maw, I think. The Banner. Banner's good. Discard Flood Maw. Land. Just going to take out the old trash here, I think. I'll do it now. It's tapped out. They have a +2/+2, so be it. They don't. Alright, so you go. Maybe we name Bird on the Banner. Because we're going to obviously cast this thing and then have the pump this guy up too. Treetop Sentries, the natural predator of the birds.
Check out our foraging basket.
All right, well that makes our banner a pretty easy otter, I think, still. So here's a Hearthborn Battler. Just gonna name Otter with no otters in play again. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I mean, say go. We got Castrol. We got the Alania. We got Hearthborn lizards and birds and otters and frogs and weasels. Oh my. That'd be a crazy attack. Junk Blade Bruiser. Wish I had that on summon back. Jeez. Draw land. Yeah. I'll just cast the Castrol. Nothing to do with the Divergent Storm yet, so let's play this and say go. We finally cast our stupid rare. Finally. This rare is probably better overall, so... Oh my god, dude. Alright. This is bad. They bounce the sentries. And then draw a card again next turn. Bounce nothing? You say so. Alright. Yeah, I mean... Sure, I guess. We got a 4/6. It's a pretty big booty. I think it's trample, too. And just say go. They got reach for days. Poor birds, man. Birds got it rough in the set. Every card is reach. All the cards are terrible. The mechanics are terrible. Oh, no, my banner. Ugh, alright. Birds are not real now. Birds don't exist. So, like... I was supposed to say, what can we draw here? Oh, we have drawn like shit this draft. Like, to be fair, pretty annoying, honestly. Our deck is bad. I mean, I get it, but like, you've drawn really, really bad too. Like, oh man. Yeah. Alright. Wouldn't be Bronze Mythic got a little adversity, you know? They can bodyguard and forge. Jesus Christ. All right. Looks super dead to me. I don't think we have any outs. Name Burr with banner for the stout. That was the idea initially, but they still block it. We gain a few life, but we still need more otters. I don't know, honestly. Draw 4 rares this game? Yeah, I mean, I guess technically draw 4 rares. This one's like worse than a lot of commons in our deck, but... I mean, like, it's hard to even survive this turn. I guess if I draw the Pyroclasm, and I get to copy it, we can win the game that way. I guess we have outs, right? Pyroclasm does kill their entire board. So I'll just block with all my stuff instead of die to Pyroclasm. So we're 1 in 24 to like probably win the game. Our opponent is somewhat wisely firing in for more attacks. It should probably just Leroy, honestly. Like, they send the team, our blocks are so bad. And they're starting to figure it out. Timeout. I mean, still just block. Please draw our card, please. We're on a 1-outer. Yeah, we're just soak damage. So, all right, yeah, we're on a 1-outer. So it's literally just it is Wildfire, Howl, or Bust. That's our only out in the whole deck, I think, right? I believe so. If I were to draw the Daring Wave Rider, what would that do for us? Take out the trash. And that might do it, actually. But, all right. Block, stay alive. Yeah. All right, we are at 8 life. It's a redraw. Okay. It's 2 redraws, actually. All right, sure. So I give them a card, and I get to redraw and... Oh, no, it's the first instant or sorcerer spell you've cast. You can't keep copying things. That's a bummer. Yeah. All right, you got me. Man, what a shitty draft. Terrible deck, terrible draws. Worst episode ever. Yeah, I guess. All right, so on untap.gg, looking at the stats. Maybe we have a little too much fun in the last few drafts, trying to mess around with blue-red and blue-white and stuff. They're just terrible. They're just so bad. This deck was... I didn't think this deck was, like awful, but it was pretty bad. And we drew dreadfully, and that's a bad combination. So don't draft blue-red unless you got a really good reason to. Simple as that. Episode 60 coming up. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.